after school, what next? There's no better person, really, to be handling this other than Mami Gyamfua Yeboah. A round of applause as she prepares to address us now. Mami has quickly grown into a very celebrated entrepreneur in Ghana, co-founder of Oh My Hair and co-founder of Office & Co. Kindly, let's welcome her as she speaks to us about what to do or how to pave our way after school. Mami, over to you.
Well, thank you very much, Nasli. I'm going to follow the footsteps of Nanaba. Bonsoir. Muzam Zemiswe. How did I do, Manaba? Listen, we practiced this for weeks. I hope I made her proud. But yeah, bonsoir, Mazam Zemiswe. My name is Mami Gyamfua Yeboah. I am the co-founder of Oh My Hair, Office & Co. and Sewami Hair Foundation. It is truly an honor to stand before such an inspiring audience. I can't stress this enough. I'm so grateful to Nanaba for putting this event. It's such an incredible event, and it is so great for her to put something like this together to put women in a space where we can educate, uplift, and then support each other. And I think Nanaba deserves a round of applause. Let's do that for her. I want to start off by speaking about the power of a dream. But before that, I need to ask a question. I want one person to answer this. What did success look like to you after school? Who can answer this for me, please? Okay, can we pass the mic around?
Hello, everyone. That's a very tough question. After school, success was very bleak for me. After completing my senior secondary school in Akosombo International School, I really hated boarding school. And honestly, I started to play tennis when I was a kid for Ghana, for the country, and that was my dream, that was my goal. But because of school, that didn't happen. So I was like kind of like in the middle and at a standstill. But I think success to me after school was just like harnessing everything that I had in my possession and making the best out of it.
Amazing, well done. Thank you so much. Can we have another person?
Oh, hello, good evening, everyone. To me, success means waking up every day and realizing that you're fulfilling your dreams and goals.
Amazing, well done. Okay, there's a last person.
Okay, so I have a different perspective.
Okay.
After school, for me, success was getting a job.
Right.
In the corporate world, being paid, being able to take care of yourself. That was it years ago. It's changed over the years, but then, after school, that was it. Or that's how it looked like to me. Thank you.
Thank you all for your lovely answers. For my topic says, after school, what next? And so I'm just going to give you a brief backstory about how All My Hair and then the brand Mami Gyamfua came to life. After school, as a young girl, I had dreams. I wanted to be an air hostess. Why? Because I wanted to travel the world. I wanted to see the world because from where I come from, it's hard for you to even travel out of Accra. If you know guys, you know that the guys don't travel. And sometimes even when they are given the opportunity, they would rather not. And so, but I had dreams. I wanted to travel the world, so I wanted to be an air hostess. Fast forward to school. After school, I did my national service at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and I was quite fortunate enough to get a job lined up for me. My boss found me very intriguing, and so he got me a job at the Ministry of, the State's Protocol. And just before I could take the job, I found that I was pregnant. And this is me, a young 22-year-old girl with big dreams, and I was 5 months pregnant. I didn't know what to do. It was too far gone. I couldn't do anything about it. My world was shattered because I had dreams. I didn't want to be where I was or how I grew up. And so it was hard for me. It was tough. But luckily, I had my sister and I had my mom. And my mom would tell me, listen, no matter what happens, we're going to take care of you. And I was very frightened because it's like it was a repeated cycle. It is something that my mom had gone through. My mom was a single mother. She struggled to take care of us. And I didn't want to be like her. I wanted to be more. And that was my fear. But she kept on pushing me and telling me, no, you're going to be great, you're going to be great. And before then, I'd say also that I was modeling for a hair company in the UK then. Instagram had just started, and as you can see, I like to look good. I mean, those of you that follow me know that Mami Gyamfua will step up. Once you invite me, you know that I'm about to show up and look good. And so luckily for me, I got an ambassadorial deal from a company in the UK, and that was where my hair journey started. After the deal went off, I decided to start the hair. So whilst I was in uni, I was doing my national service, I was still selling hair on the side until then I went to America. And then I looked at my life and I'm like, listen, I don't have the job offer anymore because the job is not going to sit there and wait for you. It was like a million opportunity for me and I missed it. And so what am I going to do? Am I going to go back and look for a corporate job? That's not going to happen because it's Ghana. You cannot finish school and get a job easily. And I realized that I had the passion for creativity. I loved doing hair. I loved looking good. And so why don't I take the time to learn how to do hair? And so whilst I was in America, going through all the hormones, I decided to start to train to do hair. I learned how to do hair. I came back to Ghana, and it was time to restore, reset, and re-strategize. And so luckily for me, my beautiful friend here, Andrea, who has been in the hair business for over a decade, Andrea, say hi. She messaged me and said, listen, girl, I'm coming to Ghana with some very, very good hairstylists, and I think you should train with them. And I'm like, yeah, why not? I took the class with her, and then from there, I just started going, and she kept pushing me, you know, you need to do this, do that. So that's how my hair journey started, as making wigs. Mind you, I'd been selling hair for 2 years, but then I started making wigs, and my fear of losing out in life, of failing, kept pushing me. And so I wouldn't say no to clients. You could call Mami Gyamfua at 2 a.m. that you need hair, and I'll say, yeah, I'll do it for you, just because I didn't want to fail. And remember, after school, there's this societal expectations where you're supposed to get a job. After some time, you get married, start a family. And listen, my dad was a typical Ashanti man. You know how they are. They are on your neck. Why did you go to school and you're selling hair? Why are you not getting married? You know, the pressure was on me. And so it got to a point that I wouldn't even speak to him when he calls me. Because when he calls me, he's like, you finished university just to come and sell hair. You finished university just to come and be a hairstylist. And it was so degrading, you know. But I wanted to challenge the idea that you can only be successful through a corporate job, or you can only be successful through the traditional work, like being a doctor or a lawyer or an engineer. No, there is a lot of money in beauty. There's wealth in creativity. Ghana is projected to make $2 billion in the beauty industry. And I am so proud to say that Mami Gyamfua, being the owner of All My Hair, contributes to this GDP. And it's just so beautiful for me. You know, thank you. Thank you. And I mean, years down the line, I'm struggling, I'm working, I'm doing this all by myself. I'm doing hair, I'm doing stock taking, I'm making wigs, I'm doing sourcing, I'm doing customer service, everything by myself in my one little bedroom. And those who know me from way back will know that you could come to my house and come to my bedroom and get an install. And then my friend, someone like Sandra, I'll drive to her house with the hair in the trunk of my car and then do her hair for her at odd hours. But I had the vision, you know? I had the vision and I knew what I was looking for. And so I went for it. A few years down, no, not a few years down, the months down the line, I started struggling. I got so sick, I had anxiety disorder because I couldn't say no to clients. So there were times that I'll be asleep, then I'll just wake up in the middle of the night scared, like I had something to do, but I didn't have anything to do. My system was just used to the fact that I cannot sleep because there's work for me to do. Why are you sleeping when there's work for you to do? You know, so I took a break and I decided, listen, this is the point where I need to grow. I need to expand the business. I need to get out of the fear where I think that people can do the job like I would do it. But growth is important in business. As an entrepreneur, you need growth. And I had to come to terms with that. And so, yes, I opened my first salon, and it was the best decision I ever made. Those of you that have been to my salon, I'm so happy to see some of my clients here. She's an international client of mine. And she came to me and said, oh, there was no one to do my hair. And I was like, no, babe, you look fine. So yeah, anytime you're in Ghana, please do pass by All My Hair, okay? Even you. And yeah, All My Hair has been in existence for over a decade. And we keep growing and growing and growing. And I'm looking back at myself and thinking of the little girl at Labadi that lived in a compound house, that did not know that there was a way for her to be in Paris speaking in front of such important people. You know, I'm just so proud of myself. And I said my theme was the power of a dream. And so I just wanted to tell everyone that you need to dream big. Don't let the area, your surroundings, limit you. Because if I had done that, thinking that I live in Labadi, how do I even, the people around me can't even go to university. But I thought big. I wanted to travel around the world. And look at me now. By the grace of God and hard work, consistency, I am standing in front of you guys in Paris. This is a big deal, guys. And yeah, and so I'm very, very happy to be here. And I'll say what my advice to you will be, that success is not about what you studied, but it's about what you do with what you know. And so 5 years from now, look at yourself that you've built something because you didn't sleep on the idea that you have. You didn't sleep on your dream. You put work into it because you came to Women of Valour and Mami Gyamfua told you that don't sleep on your dreams. No matter what it is, you could be working for somebody, but you can also do something on the side, because let me tell you something, it is good to serve. It is very good to serve. You can't just get up. This is the problem with our generation, is that we don't like to serve. We always want to get up and be on top. But it doesn't work like that. You need to learn under somebody as a lead to be able to be a leader, because you have to have been in their shoes to understand how they feel, to be able to rule them. And so I'm not saying quit your job today, but I'm saying that whatever you have in your head that is a dream of yours, that you feel like this is what I want to do, but you don't have the courage to do it because you think that it's so much risk, start now. And don't be scared to start small. Because listen, every step counts. And like they always say, little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. So start now. I want to come back here next year, maybe in London, in Singapore, somewhere, and then you walk up to me and tell me, Mami Gyamfua, I started this business, or I worked up on this dream because you said so. And I'm so happy that I'm doing well. Thank you so much.